Hello everybody, it is a very sunny day here in Seattle and I have another demonstration today. This is my latest puzzle, the 10x10x8. This is made in the same process as my other puzzles, and this one is made from a MFJS Meilong 10x10, which is the latest 10x10 to come out. And it's a lot smaller of a 10x10 compared to previous options, which is why this puzzle is a lot smaller than one would expect. Actually, first I'm going to start with the size comparison just to show how small this is. Here's a 3x3. This is just a regular, I think this is a Oguan Yuexiao. So 57 or 56 millimeter through one of those two. And then here is my 5x5x3. From the top. And as you can see, this puzzle is not incredibly enormous by any means, and it is actually pretty easy to handle, despite its size in terms of its factor. I guess first I'll start with a checkerboard pattern, just because I like having my puzzles in checkerboard so I can show the colors off a little bit. Actually, this is an even puzzle, so we're going to do this. As per usual, my stickers were cut by Chewy Stickers, and once again they look absolutely fantastic. What am I doing here? As you can probably see, I did have to use a stickerless puzzle. Unfortunately, MFJS doesn't produce this puzzle in black or white, but you can't really see in all honesty. And I've made a few puzzles from stickerless puzzles before, and none of my buyers have said that that is particularly an issue. And as you can see, the color doesn't really bleed out too much at all. So yeah, that is the checkerboard pattern. Colors look very nice, as per usual. So yeah, I'm actually going to go ahead and undo that now. Actually, no. I'm gonna mess this up. I want to go this way first. You'd think I would have learned how to do this properly by now, but I have not. And as you could probably see from that, this puzzle does turn pretty well, especially for such a large puzzle with 3 printed extensions. Because of the technique I use, the turning quality of puzzle is pretty much dependent on the turning quality of the base puzzle, and the 3 print extensions don't really add or detract from that whatsoever. They do just add a little bit of the swishing sound, since I print with a 0.3 millimeter layer height. It gets done a lot faster, and it's sufficient for me and for the people who have my puzzles. So, I guess to demonstrate turning quality, we're going to go to corner cutting, as usual. Somehow this has become a standard basis for rating puzzle quality, and then of course if all layers are misaligned, it'll cut through that too. So if you end up in like this situation when you're solving, you can just cut through and it will get through. Reverse corner cutting, not really much. It'll cut a little bit, but don't expect too much out of that. And of course on this side, the same applies. These puzzles are known to be a little bit more prone to popping, so I do take care when handling these larger puzzles, because the base puzzles can pop. And I suppose now I'll perform a few algorithms. Let's see if I remember any. This is a good one. Just because my hands are small, it is still a little bit hard for me to handle, and I messed it up too. Wow, that's embarrassing. I don't even know what I did there. What in the world? Okay, well, we're somewhere now. Let's see if we can't fix this. Okay, so now we're back to a state where I can do something. Oh, okay, here we go. And we're back to solving. Well, hopefully my little tangent showed a little bit more of the turning quality off. Didn't really execute the algorithm as I hoped to, but I think I still got the point across. This puzzle does turn pretty well. So I guess now I can go ahead and do what I usually do and do a scramble. So first I'm going to scramble it like a cuboid, or I guess without shape-shifting any layers. I'm already looking very much forward to having to solve this, and I say that with a hint of sarcasm. I can solve these puzzles, but I'm not very good at it, and they're very time-consuming. I think that is a pretty sufficient scramble. And before I forget, I'm going to get a quick photo of this. Just partially scrambled, gotta post this. Yeah, that's pretty good. And now we can go ahead and continue with the full scramble, which is where I can go ahead and shapeshift everything, turn all the layers 90 degrees, and this is the proper way to scramble a floppy cuboid. This is where that corner cutting flexibility is going to come, is going to become really useful, because it's really hard to tell if a layer is aligned when you have so many pieces. One cuboid being off by a little, it's really hard to tell. Let's see here. What am I doing? Oh, there we go. And for that reason, I also do like to keep these puzzles a little bit tighter. Maybe I'll tighten this one up a little bit, just because when it's super loose in this big, fully scrambled state, it is a little bit hard to keep things in order. So I might have to go fix that up. And I will consider that a sufficient scramble. So yeah, that is a complete demonstration of my latest puzzle, the 10x10x8, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.